So I was just doing the washing up, which I have to do because I live in this old house. Well, it's not even that old, not by English standards. It's old by American standards because anything older than about 5 years old is old by American standards. This house is about 100 years old, which isn't old at all, actually, if you think about it. However, it doesn't have a dishwasher, does it? So anyway, I was thinking, because you think when you're washing up, because you can't do anything else with your hands, so you sort of have to think. And I was thinking like I do. And I was thinking about the whole qualifications thing. I can't remember what got me thinking on that. But I often get called out like, Tabitha Farrar doesn't have any qualifications and she's doing eating disorder coaching and has been actually for a really long time. But, and I don't care. I don't care when people say that because I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to use me. It's fine. Like, I don't care. Find cultural qualifications and no experience and do that if that's what you want to do. I genuinely couldn't give a crap. It's not so much that I care that people say it about me. It's just what pisses me off is it's indicative of the way things are going. And when I say the way things are going, I mean that people are valuing qualifications over experience and thinking that qualifications in something is more important or means that somebody is better at something than experience in that thing does, which if you think about it is really backwards and quite stupid. But the reason that people think like that is because of marketing. People are marketed the message, you've got to take this qualification in order to be good at something or to be proficient in something or to be able to do something. And the reason that that is marketed is because the people selling the qualifications make money out of people believing that they need a qualification. I often get asked by recovered people, could I be a recovery coach? And I'm like, absolutely you can. And then they sort of say, well, what qualifications do I need to take? I say, you don't. You just need experience in being fully recovered. And then you need to start just paying attention and working with people and listening to people and all that, it's just experience, your own experience, and then the experience you gather from working with other people. And at this point, I have been working as a recovery coach for a pretty fucking long time. So I'd say I've got my experience, but I've also got a lot of other people's experience as well. And anyway, but the reason that it's annoying is because the whole reason people think that qualifications are important is because they've been marketed that message. And, if I got on a plane, I just want to know that I've got a pilot on that plane that has been flying planes for a really long time. I couldn't care less what qualifications that pilot has, as long as they've been flying planes for a long time. And honestly, the longer the better. I want to know that they just know how to fly a plane upside down, backwards, left, right, front to front, and they've been doing that for a long time. I would take 100% of the time a person who had been flying planes for 25 years but had zero qualifications over a person who had been flying planes for a year but had all the qualifications under the sun. Every time I would go for experience over qualifications. Because a qualification, do you know what that is? That means that you paid money and you probably read some books and you passed a test. And honestly, anybody can pass a test if they just cram enough information in. That's what building neural pathways is, by the way. You passed a test and you got a qualification. We pay for qualifications. Experience, that takes time. You can't buy it. You have to do it. And you have to do something for years, usually, before you become proficient and experienced in that thing. And so experience has to be worth more than a qualification can be in somebody's competency. But we just seem to have forgotten that as a society. And we are just looking at, what are their qualifications? It's like with job applicants. What are their qualifications? Never mind how long have they done that or how many years of experience. People are just looking at qualifications. It doesn't make any sense. And it kind of makes me crazy. Anyway, rant over. Bye, have a nice evening.